Captain America has been a huge icon to many. He is basically the symbol of America. Well, of course, leave it to Marvel to continue to drag the character through the mud as they have for the past few years, as now Captain America does not believe in the American dream. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, Captain America. A very big, iconic character. As I said, symbol of America. You know, the symbol of the American dream. And a huge inspiration to many people. A character people have loved, looked up to, enjoyed for many decades. Is yet again being thrown through the mud. Now, I'm sure many people remember back several years ago when they decided to make Captain America, a Hydra agent, right? That was already an issue enough as it was, because that never should have happened. And what had happened then is Marvel's basically tried to just throw all that under the rug, like, oh, no, that never happened. But here they are now, trying to celebrate 80 years of Captain America. And in the issue of the United States of Captain America, well, he goes around and he meets different Captain Americas of, multiple different states. Well, now he's come to say that he basically doesn't believe in the American dream. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. And right before the 4th of July, no less. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. This article is by Bound to Comics. Marvel reveals Steve Rogers no longer believes in the American dream, and first issue of the United States of Captain America. Par the course for contemporary Marvel writing, the premiere issue of the publisher's Star-Spangled Summer crossover, The United States of Captain America, has revealed that the original super soldier himself, Steve Rogers, no longer believes in the concept of the American dream. This is the issue with modern comics. It's not about entertainment anymore. It's about ruining the characters that you once loved. It's about pushing ideologies rather than trying to tell good stories. And to ruin Captain America, the very character who stood for the American dream. The very character who also fought for the American dream. Now doesn't believe in it. Marvel, all the hack writers that are over there, this is what they try to tell. They don't try to tell you good, entertaining stories. They try to push their ideologies onto you. They try to preach to you how you should live. And they try to act like being a patriot is a bad thing. Which, no, it's not a bad thing. You should be proud of your country. But they try to act like this is a bad thing. Now, this is an older issue from Daredevil Volume 1, issue 233. And I like what Captain America says in this. He states, "I'm loyal to nothing, General, except the dream." And the American dream is a beautiful thing. And this is one thing that people have loved Captain America for. I mean, with the American dream, you can be successful. You can, set your goals to be whatever you want them to be. You can be whatever you choose to achieve. You can make it happen. Which, this is a brilliant thing. It's absolutely beautiful. This is something that a lot of people from wherever, whether you're born in America or whether you're born outside, you have the opportunity to make that possible. This is what Captain America stood for, and this is what people loved. It was very inspirational for many people. But now, you have Captain America, who has just thrown that away. This is a hollow shell of who he once was. In my opinion, this isn't even Steve Rogers. This is just I guess you could say, a clone that came in and replaced him. Because listen to this. Rogers then asserts, "At least, that's one kind of dream," before mulling on how lately spending my days in this country. As the years march on by, I'm sorry to think America actually has two dreams. And one lie. I mean, to throw this away. This is not Steve Rogers. This is not Captain America. Captain America would never do this. I mean, this is just disgusting that they would do this to such an iconic character. But at the same time, this is modern Marvel. I don't think anyone's surprised. I know I'm not. It's horrible to say that, but this is what they do now. It's not about talented people anymore that they get into the industry. No, it's about people that are lazy, that don't really want to work their way up. Back in the day, I remember when Captain America was a character that could teach you how to be a moral, standing individual. back in the day when, there was a lot of good action in it too, but it was who he was that I myself really enjoyed. Because, Captain America was a character that structured me as a person. That's what these heroes used to stand for me. They used to be characters that structured me even. I liked them for, their standings, for their morality. That's what I enjoyed them for. The great action as well, but it's who they were was the best part of it. Nowadays, they're just, as I stated, hollow shells, husk of what they once were, soulless, and you look at the people who write for them, they have no motivation, they have no talent, they're just hack activists. That's all they are. They don't care about these characters. They just weasel their way into the industry, put in their checkboxes and agendas they want to tell, and ruin these established characters. I mean, we saw Ta-Nehisi Coates absolutely ruin Captain America. The very same man who also wrote a book mocking first responders, talking down about them, saying that they were trash, garbage people. I mean, disgusting person. And yet now Ta-Nehisi Coates, he's also going to go on to make that Superman film that, we've recently talked about before. Oh, that's going to be a terrible reboot. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be awful. And, right before the 4th of July, these hack writers basically are just like, with Captain America, trying to make him say that, oh, the American dream's a lie, that he's divisive, he's not a hero, he's not helpful to people, that he sees himself as a problem, that he's basically cucked. I mean, this is what they've done to Captain America. This is how bad it's gotten for this character. This is how much they've ruined this character. And they continue to drag him through the mud. They've been doing this for a few years now, and they continue to just drag him through the mud. When people question, oh yeah, why are comics doing so bad? Like DC and Marvel. That's what we all talk about when we mean that. We mean DC and Marvel specifically. And, well, this is why. Now, of course, you have Comics Cron, who came in here the other day, which I talked about this, about how they were basically trying to say that, oh yeah, comics are doing great, you're doing awesome. When it was actually graphic novel sales, Scholastic and manga that are really saving, retailers. It's not DC and Marvel. They're dying. They're collapsing. And you have comic book pros that are coming in here that are defending this, being like, oh, well, the industry's not failing. No, it's not collapsing. Yeah, what are you talking about? When, yes, it is. They just try to avoid the truth. They try to hide behind this. When Comic-Con has, for a while now, been putting this, putting manga and digital sales and Scholastic in comics to make it look like comics are doing well. And then you have the Image Comics CFO, Eric Larson, who also has come in here and talked about how basically, yeah, the industry's dying. DC and Marvel, the American comic book industry, they're falling apart. They're collapsing. And, this statement right here, these companies are floundering and failing. The threat from upstairs is that they'll go to all reprints and stop producing new material. They're doing everything they can to stay alive if you can't afford to do without. And I mean, yeah, the reprints, they're going to do a lot better because the new garbage, nobody wants that. Nobody cares about that trash. Nobody. That's why it's all gone to shit. You look at Demon Slayer, for example. It's already going to be getting a spin-off manga, which, that's really good. Why do you think manga is kicking the ass of comics? It's because comics in America, DC and Marvel doing trash, and manga knows how to reel in the money. When you have stuff like this, right? You have comic pros that are also attacking fans that supported the industry for decades. Why would they want to come back when they're getting treated with zero respect? They don't want to come back to that. And this is why the industry is dying, because they force their politics. They weaponize their ideology. They attack the fans that were long-term, that were loving what Marvel and DC used to be. For many, it's what molded them as people. And, here modern Marvel is doing stuff like this with Steve Rogers, Captain America, now making him not believe in the American dream. I mean, it's just disgusting. But like I said, it's not surprising because this is modern Marvel. I mean, this is what they really are today. And, at this point, this is why the industry is just going to die off. The American industry, that is, DC and Marvel, for example, because they continue to do terrible stuff like this. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. Links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.